TGIF, thank God it is Friday once again, and we have some fun stuff to share with you once again to all the people who are watching us. We want to talk about what you've been seeing all the time. And Ms. Blanco was a bit busy today, but who better than to join me today than the Apple lady herself? So as you got it, we're gonna talk about apples today. We just want to share everything about apples for kids. But what better way to share about it than the beginning? So I'll ask the Apple lady, share to us a little bit about where did Apple for Kids come from?
Well, it started in 2019. I remember that there was a drought. Some of you might know our Harvest for Kids fundraiser. And shout out to all of our farmers who work so hard so that we can have what we need right here in the ministry. But I remember that there was a drought, and that drought really affected the crops that year. And so, you know, our ministry has always been a ministry that has really been blessed with, you know, the creativity that God has given us. And so I believe that even through this whole drought, farmers, local farmers here in Belize actually connected with us and gave us this opportunity to be able to connect with a local farmer in Chihuahua, Mexico. And so that's where it started in 2009. I believe some of you remember that we started off at West Track. We were just, you know, it was just starting. We aren't really Apple salespeople.
We're not.
But we just started, and God just blew us away. The amount of people from all over Belize that responded truly blessed our hearts. And I think that that's kind of where the kickoff was.
And what's exciting is to see the progress that, you know, God has opened up in those 5 years, right? Because I also remember the first year at the West Rock, the big garage. They were just out there in the garage, no freezer, no cooling, no nothing, and you know, a lot of people who supported that year were very faithful. And I want to thank our partners. You know, we have our branding partners, like Caribbean Chicken. A big shout out to Caribbean Chicken, because they saw the first year and they helped out, and they were like, you know what, next year we want to do more.
Yes.
Right? So they decided that in the following years, they would let us use one of their biggest freezers in the country, and that's located in Belmopan. And they let us use that freezer to keep the apples nice and delicious at a good quality, so that everybody who buys their box of apples gets them nice and crunchy, right?
That's right. But we also want to give a shout out to some of our other partners like Rhymers, who purchased large boxes of apples and they distribute it all over their store as well. Another partner has also been Quality Poultry and Country Foods. I do not want to forget Country Foods, one of our large partners as well, who helps to have the boxes there.
Yeah, and that's what's so awesome about partnering with these people, because we couldn't do apples for kids by ourselves. We'd be struggling, right? But the reason it's progressed in these 5 years and gotten so convenient is because of our partnerships with Caribbean Chicken, with Rhymers, with Quality Poultry, with Country Foods, right? That they believe in this and they want to support it. And that's what we also want to share to you guys. You know, when you get your apples, what are you actually supporting? Right? So here at Belize Campaign Experience, we work a lot with children and youth, and we have a lot of outreach programs and leadership trainings that, you know, we want to be able to share with you guys, so you can understand what you are supporting when you buy a box of apples. You want to share a little bit about the youth?
Yes. You know, part of this whole Apple fundraiser is that, yes, it does bring hope. One box at a time, as we have said, and a huge part of it goes towards our children's programs, but another part of it goes towards our leadership training program that we have here. And our leadership training program runs throughout the entire year, as well as we have a huge chunk of it for the summer, where we have our 14 people come in and they spend about 2.5 months here with us, learning to live with us, grow with us, serve with us, and study the Word of God with us. And that has definitely been a part of the reason, as even how I came to BCE. It has definitely been one of the major reasons where, you know, we are able to do what we do, because the same young people that we have here are the young people that go into the field in Belize City and work with the children.
And then when we go into the city during the summer, we run the different summer day camps. And it's the same amount of time, those 2.5 months running those day camps in different neighborhoods throughout Belize City. I mean, we're like on Albert Street, we're on George Street, we are on Jane Usher, like a lot of the south side of Belize City, right? After the summer, we build the relationship with the kids, we share to them about Jesus, and then we do the follow-ups. Come September, our children's ministry department goes back into those same communities to do weekly visitations, and that's how we continue to do the follow-ups. So all of that is exciting. And then when you buy a box of apples, you're buying into being a positive impact in the lives of our kids, being a positive impact in the life of our young people who are our future leaders. But for you all that are listening to this, you know, we definitely want to let you know how to get your box of apples. We are already taking in calls. You can already call us at 614-3579 and order your apples today. And you better do it fast because we have an early bird promotion. Call now and pay before November 30th to get them for $120.
Maybe if you can't, pick up that phone to make that call, you can actually go on our website and place your order yourself. Once your order is on, it's gonna ask you for your full name, your email, your phone number, and the amount of boxes that you want.
And even your pickup location.
Yeah, even your pickup location.
Yeah.
And so once you click submit, the next thing that you have to do after then is simply to pay online or to pay cash.
Yeah, so we will definitely leave the link to that website on this video or on the captions or the links in our bios, stuff like that. On our social media, you'll be able to find that link. We'll definitely put it in places that you guys can find, right? But thank you so much for always tuning in with us, watching these and being informed about more than just what our fundraisers are about, but what it is that it supports and what it is that you become a part of. Because Belize Changing Belize is not just what Belize Camping Experience is. Belize Changing Belize is for every single Belizean. That is for you too. You can be a positive impact in the life of our children and youth. Right? So thank you, Apple Lady, for joining me today. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend and make sure to call and make your orders for your apples today.
BCE, Belize Changing Belize.